Alright, let me see if this thing's actually working. Hey everybody, what's going on? As you can tell, we are doing some editing. And I'm moving, as I said in the last episode earlier this morning, I was going to move this, which I'm doing so now. And as you can tell, I already moved this back a little bit. Don't think I want to completely get rid of it. I just want to move it. So that's what we're doing. And same thing with this little farmhouse right here. We're just moving it off to the side here. Not gonna get rid of it, but maybe that could go back a little. Alright, there we go. Back here, off to the side. There, that was fairly decent. Need to work on the elevation here a little bit. Not so big. There we go. Let's just bring this ground up. Smooth that out a bit. Alright. How's she looking over here? Not too bad. Alright, now let's work on this hitbox. There we go. There we go. Alright. With that there, that means I could just pull up here with a tipper and empty the grain that way instead of pulling up in that little shelter area. All right. No, there is a particle effect right there. See that? go ahead and move this further in. Move down a little bit more. Looks kind of like an empty, abandoned spillway. Those little markers. You can go bye-bye. Tree I'm just going to place over here. The tree can go there. That tree can go there. No. Yeah, these are not grouped, so let's go ahead and put that over there for now, just so I can grab the other one. Put that there, come over here. Go. Yup. The others are not staying there, but just getting them moved. There. That should be all right there, but I'm going to move that back because why not? There we go. I think that's just a field marker. Yeah. There it is. All right. Bye-bye. Smoke be gone. I could have, but I wasn't gonna move that. Now what I can do is I can bring this field out to there, because I brought that one out to there. It's gonna be a big fucking field. God damn. Alright, now change those numbers. Let's go ahead and there we go. Alright. Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave that road. Just everything else I'm just gonna make grass. Alright. I think we're good to go here. Oh, gold nugget. Gotta remember that. So yeah, this is going to be a big field. Big field. Bye-bye. Get everything? Yeah, I got everything. Alright. Alright, we're good there. Wait a minute. I don't think I'm on the right map. I think everything I just did over there was for nothing. In fact, I'm sure of it because look at over here. Bugger. Yeah. Everything I just did over there was for nothing. Park trees. Yeah, let's go ahead and fuck this place up. Bye-bye, park trees. Too bad, that place was looking good, too. Bye-bye, trees 26. Yeah, it used to be a road. Now it's all leveled. Yeah, for those of you who are just joining me, I kind of fucked up here, so I'm just horsing around at this point. Oh, what's that? Is that like a ghost tree or something? Anyway, I also want to look at this hitbox because I keep running into it, and that's why. There. But it's not going to make any difference because it's not the map that I wanted to edit. So, let's go ahead and open a new one. And let's do this again from scratch. And you can see everything I've done so far. And while that saves, I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Package delivery, it's 10:10 a.m.
Okay. Alright. Now, let's try this one. And this time I'm going to buzz around and make sure it's the map that I want, which I believe it is. Which reminds me, what I want to do is go to my game, Farm Simulator 17. I'm going to copy all this. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to copy the whole file. Go back out of there. Paste it in there, and yes, overwrite the last one. Alright. This is what I have been watching.
Yeah, you can tell the difference immediately.
How it's driving.
Wait.
Look how much it rained. We didn't dump it last time. It had 1.25 inches.
Anyway, that's what I was watching. So, alright, game saved. So now whatever I do in here, as you can see, we're good. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and fix this hitbox there, so I don't keep running into it every time. So if you haven't noticed, when I was dropping off my potatoes, I couldn't drive into that area because I just heard a pop. What the hell is that? Okay, well anyway, there's nothing on the cameras and nobody's running out screaming or anything like that, so I think we're good. Anyway, back to what I was saying is, what would happen is I'd drive up over here and I'd hit that little side there and I wasn't able to get in here. So, yeah, that's fixed now. I can get in there. Alright, now let's do this again. As you can tell in the last one, this was over here and everything was all hunky-dory. So let me grab something and let's get started on this. First off, what I want to do see that thing here, how I moved that back. Let's go ahead and do that again. But go ahead and level that out a little bit. So what is that? Water plane mirror? So that's what a water used to be. Since we have no more water, I don't see the reason why we should have any water plane anything in the map. And we don't anymore. But why? Alright. So since I'm going to be moving this over here, I'm going to need to level this out here. Go ahead and raise that up. Now once it's raised, we can level it. Go ahead and get that rock over there. Get rid of those. Let's change those. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're set up here. Don't want to touch. Yeah, don't want to touch those again. Come up over here. Alright, I think we're good here. That can be moved, not deleted, just moved. That could be moved over there. No. Alright, let's select this whole entire, no, not that. There we go. No, not that. That's everything there. I just want this. Alright. Do that for now. Bye-bye. I was working that hitbox. That dream box thing. There we go. Make sure I'm not going to get caught up in that like I did with the train. Alright, we're good there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Find that particle emitter. Around here, there it is. All right, bye-bye. Smoke be gone. And everything that was around the building. And say goodbye to those. Say goodbye to those. Is that building really going to get in the way? Yes, yes it is. All right. Grand elevator shack. Can come over here. Flip that around like that. Put that back over here. All right. Bring up the terrain a little bit so it doesn't look weird. Whoa! Alright, let's just go ahead and undo that. And before I move, make sure I'm clicked off of everything. Alright, that looks halfway decent. Let's just get this bush over here. Yeah, still kind of floating a little bit. Bring that up just like that. All right. Bye-bye. So before I do all that, let's go ahead and level all this out. First I'm going to raise it. And I'm going to level it. All right, and I think I'm good. Bushes, we'll go bye-bye. These trees. Go ahead and bring those back over here. Actually, let's move that one back in there. Because why not? There, we're good there. Bring that back over there. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. That's a straight shot. All right. Some grass up over here. I think we're good. Again. And yes, I said again because this is the second time doing this. Let's do a big level here. All right. We're good. working this hitbox here, because I keep hitting that. So, yeah, I think we're good there. Check this other side. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Did I already fix this one? Yeah, I fixed it. Alright. That's the trigger, the helper icon trigger. I could delete this if I wanted to, but I don't want to. And that's everything with the sheep enclosure. And I could move that to wherever I wanted to. If I wanted to put it down there, I could. But I don't want to. Move that down a little bit so I don't run into it. Let's go ahead and extend that out. Extend that up. That way I don't have to get so close to it. I think I may do the same thing with the cows. If I haven't already done it. I think I might already have. Yeah. Let's do it just a little more though. There. Nope. There we go. Alright, nice big hitbox. Let's go ahead and extend that out too. And yeah, I could move that to wherever. But then again, I don't want to. And here, yeah, I've already extended that out. I'm going to want to bring that down though. Still don't know what that is. I think I'm good. Main objective for today was over here. And getting that moved. It is actually looking pretty good. There. Guess I could put grass in here. There we go. There we go. We'll grass this area completely up. Okay, I might have put too much grass in here. I may have to replow that. That's alright. Because that's being connected there. And as you could tell in my last episode, I connected these. So that's going to be one big fucking field. And before I jump out of here today, I'm going to pop in the game and see if it actually took. I may have to do some finagling. I'm definitely going to have to re-upload my saved game, because the way it saves here is the way it's going to look in the game without any of my modifications. Without any of my vehicles or anything like that. I don't think. So, yeah, let's go ahead and save that. Let's exit out of here. So one thing I wanted to do with that other map that I was in, I was going to delete everything but the farm and the sell points, flatten everything out, and make it one huge mega farm. Why? Because I don't know, I was bored. Nothing better to do. Just wanted to see if it would work. And we are ready to go. Let's go check this out. Now I can jump into the. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened there? Okay. Let's try this again. Boop. Alright, well, it looks like there's something I need to figure out, so we'll go ahead and talk to you later, and remember to take care of yourselves and each other.